All right, second period action is underway. Immediately, Trinko puts it in the zone for the Lightning. Rickler chasing forward on the near side. He's got two black jerseys on him. They're going to dig it out quickly. Hornets bringing it up the zone. They put it in up the middle. Here's a shot. This one goes high out of play. Fix the scoreboard here for you. Still a 3-0 lead for the Hornets here as we start the second period. Molesky's going to sling it around to Martin, back up to Yankees, trying to get it clear. They can't get it. Just goes behind Sullivan there. Now Molesky swings it around again. Gets it clear this time. Big hit by Molesky on the near side wall. Mells, he goes across the wall. Nice pass over to Brownsell. He's got an opportunity here. Here's Brownsell, takes a shot. Coming for the rebound is Yankees, and that gets deflected out of the way. Mells holds in over to Yankees, back over to Martin. Martin goes left backhand, saved by Quick. Another opportunity for the Lightning. A couple good scoring chances here. Puck gets across the blue line, right off the face mask of a Hornet. He puts it into the zone. Over to Molesky behind the net of Sullivan. Miles is in the corner. He lays a big hit. Hornets still have it, working behind Sullivan here. Molesky's on the near side corner. He's getting sandwiched over to Martin. Martin tries to get it clear. He does. There's our icing numbers getting up.
That's only 3 for us today.
Yeah, that's low.
Yeah, that's very low.
We got lots of opportunity. Lots of opportunity.
Breakout play. That's ours.
13:24 to go here in the second period. Rao's going to barrel down for the faceoff. And Wiechek gets a stick on it, but taken away by a Hornet again. Now deflected by Rochelle. Rochelle's going to bring it up the ice. He dishes off the half wall. Chasing forward underneath is Wiechek behind the net. He backhands it over to Fort. Trying to hold in, and Rao keeps it in the zone. Hornets have it now. They go off the wall, back and forth behind their own goalie. They get it broken out. Here's Cradaville stopping it in the neutral zone. Over to Fort, back over to Rochelle. Rochelle's going to try to bounce it off the wall. Gets it in the zone. Chasing forward is Wiechek, but the Hornets are regrouping quickly. Hornets get it. Broke out up the zone to the left side. Poked sticked away by Rochelle. Rochelle tries to catch it. Here's Murda. Murda's going to take it up the neutral zone. Murda nails the referee. Gets his own pass. Here's Murda. Dishes back over to the other side to Trinka. Trinka gets a stick on one. Couldn't get it on net. Over to the near side. Now the Hornets are trying to dig it out. A few more opportunities here for the Lightning to start the second. Rickle is battling for it. Holding is Cradaville. Cradaville over to Murda. Back to Cradaville. Now it goes the other way. Coming the other way. He's got one guy to beat. The Hornets are going against Molesky at the right circle. He angles behind the net. Loose puck. Picked up by Cradaville. Cradaville gets it, tries to get it up to Ricola. Ricola has an opportunity between the circles. Here's Ricola, puts it up in the net. Quinton Ricola finally puts the Lightning on the board over the left shoulder. 3-1. So Lightning finally get on the board here with a beautiful pass up to Ricola, and he puts it in. This time, after the faceoff, they almost go coast to coast again. Here's a shot saved by Sullivan. It goes back down low. Chasing forward is Mells on the near side corner. He gets sandwiched between two black jerseys. It goes off the half wall. The Hornets hold. Caught by Ricola. This time Ricola's going to skate it up the neutral zone. Got some numbers maybe. Ricola's up the left side. Sticking it is Murda. Gets it back. Murda gets it right back from Ricola. Almost gets a scoring opportunity. On the opposite weak side, Rochelle puts one at it. Swing and a whiff on Mells trying to get the puck towards the net. Here comes the Hornets the other way quickly. It goes right behind the net of Sullivan. Hornets control off the half wall. And it gets bounced out of the zone. Here's some pressure by the Lightning as they get a force of turnover in the neutral zone. Line change coming as we chip it in the zone. Big hit by Martin, but he goes down. Collision again here on the near side wall. And they chip it down in. Another big hit. Here's Cradaville. He's looking for Martin. They're going to call icing on that one. How many? Four.
Not bad for us.
10:22 to go here in the second period. Lightning are starting to come alive here. Face-off, stick saved by Sullivan as he passes it away. Gets it over to Brownsell. Deflected puck. We got to hustle it. Here's Martin chasing for it. Hornets are going to have to regroup here. Taken away by Yantes, back over to Brownsell between the circles. Almost an opportunity there as the Hornets stolen by Rochelle. Rochelle puts one deep. Martin is going to chase it. Here's Yantes. He digs it out. Puts a shot on net. He cups it and he gets his own rebound as the goalie cupped it with his glove. Puts it back down. Great anticipation by Yantes as he goes to the puck and swoops it right in the back of the nylon for a second goal here for the Lightning. Coming alive here. The storm is brewing, Blair. The storm is brewing. Somebody get this guy some earplugs. Too loud for him. Here's Rowell with the face-off. Fort chasing for it. Fort gets a stick on it, puts it in the zone. He's got Wiechek right behind him. On the near side, Rowell chasing for it. Still at it. Here's Rowell at the left circle. Rowell trying to put a stick on it to the net. Here's Molesky pushing in. Molesky puts a shot on net. That's deflected. On the far side corner, on the half wall. Fort battling for it. The Hornets get it out of the zone. They're coming with numbers on a 2-on-1. At the left circle. And behind the net. Can't see where the puck went. It's still behind the net. Big hit by Mells. Over to this side. It gets cleared. And they're going to call both Mells and Edina, number 16. They're going to put both of them in the box. They were getting a little scruffy there behind Sullivan. And that Edina player is getting close to being called for more than just a penalty there. Frustration meter is going high on him. So it's going to be just a 2-for-2 there. So we'll stay 5-on-5 here. or not? Are they going to get him for a misconduct, maybe, Blair?
Didn't really see it.
Okay, here we go. Face off. Here's Cradaville back over to Rochelle. Rochelle finds Murda. Murda puts it in the zone up the right side. Murda's battling. Here we go. The Badgers in the corner fighting for it. He gets absolutely rocked. They need to call a penalty on that. Here's Trinka. He's trying to backhand it to the net. Trinka still has it. Back to Cradaville. Cradaville puts one on net. That's a fluttering shot. Here's a shot by Rickla as he turns around in the circles. Murda's still going after it. Rickla there to help him out. Rickla digs it out. He skates towards the net. Brings the wraparound. He puts it in right behind. Quick. What a move. You got Oder and Murda. Badger into the corner. He helps Rickla dig it out. Rickla takes it, goes all the way across the net, and slams it home to tie it 3-3. I don't even have time to eat popcorn, Blair.
There goes that plan, huh?
So with 8:30 to go, the Lightning tie it up. Hornets put it in the zone quickly on Sullivan. They're on the near side corner here. Back behind the net of Sullivan. Rickla chasing him down. We got a tie game at 3-3. A weak side shot from the right circle. Left pad saved by Sullivan. Here comes Trinka. He's going to battle for it. And they're going to call icing. No, they don't call it. They wave off the icing because Brody was there. Hornets on the near side corner. Battling by Rickla. Here's a hit by Trinka behind the net. Oh, the puck almost goes to the stick of Rickla. Here's an opportunity for the Hornets. They got a 3-on-2. They bust up the middle. He dishes it off. Here's a shot. Stick saved by Sullivan as he punches it away with his blocker. Here's another shot towards the net. Molesky battling for it behind the net. He chips it over to Trinka, and they bounce it out of the zone. Gonna have to reset here. They put it in the zone, stopped by Sullivan. He dishes it behind him. Back to the other side. Brownsell's going to chase it down on the weak side. Over to the neutral zone. McLaughlin tries to lay a chuck on a Hornet. He lays a chuck on Brownsell instead. Stick saved by Sullivan. This time it goes off the post, off the rebound. Up to the top of the point. Here's another shot. Bar down. It goes in. Hornets put one in from the blue line. After a scuffle at the net, they make it 4-3. So at 6:43, Edina puts in a go-ahead lead here. What a game we've got here in the second period from Grand Forks with Edina and the Lightning. Here's Yantes almost getting a shot off. He's battling for it. Martin is there in the corner. Here's Yantes. He comes out with it, tips it over to Cradaville. Cradaville takes a shot. It's a right pad save. Puck slides over to the half wall to Fort. Can't keep it in the zone. The Hornets have a rush here. Good job by Yantes by keeping that puck going the other direction. Here's Martin putting some pressure on it. Here come the Hornets. They push it through the zone easily up the left side now. They dish it back. Fort gets it. He goes off the wall.
That's more
icing.
Like it,
that's what we want.
There we go. Now we're back on track.
We like line changes, I guess. So we'll set it up behind, or right in front of Sullivan here, with 6:04 to go in the second period. 20 shots apiece on both teams. Rao trying to take the face off. Here's another shot from the blue line. This time it's shoveled in by Sullivan as he collects it.
Anyway, you can kick Trevor Bentley off from being able to view your screen?
Trevor Bentley?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't have those kind of security.
Can you pick him off there and block him?
I don't have those kind of security
Oh, come on,
protocols.
Get him out of here.
5:55 to go in the second. Blair is protesting my customers here. Here's the face-off by Rao. Hornets hold it in. Here's another shot. Another glove save by Sullivan. 2 in a row just like that. Got to get a face-off here, boys. Rao again. Goes to Edina again. Another slap shot. This time it goes behind the net. Chasing for it is Rochelle. He puts it on the backhand. He's on the near side. Tries to get it through the neutral zone here. Hornets retain the puck. Hornets are going to break it out. They get through the neutral zone. It's a 2-on-2 here. Get a good stick there by Rochelle offsides. Face-off control by Rickler. Rickler's going to take it. Can't get a handle on it in the neutral zone. It's taken over, but Cradaville is there. Pushes it over to Fort. Forty dumps it in. Murta is there. Here's Mells. He backhands and keeps it in. Dishes it back down low to Murta. Puck is behind the net a quick. Here the Hornets are breaking out again. They're skating it. Up the neutral zone. Up the middle now. They dish it back down low. Chasing for it is Cradaville in the deep side corner. Cradaville comes out with it. Cradaville's going to skate it. Here he comes up the right side. He puts it in the zone. He makes a move through the circles. Here's Cradaville, takes his shot, and it's collected by Quick as he stuffs that one. Good move as Cradaville wheels it all the way up the ice and gets a shot on net with 4:39 to go in the second. Face-off controlled by the Hornets. They're going to take it out of the zone quickly. Here come the Hornets. They put it up on the left side. Taken away and pushed out by Wesky. McLaughlin chases it down in the corner. Backhands it all the way over to the other side half wall. Hornets holding. Put one on net. Now it goes behind the net. Hornets still have control of it, and all they're down low. Dishes it in the middle between the circles. Swatting away is Wesky, but they still chip it down in. Wesky over to Brownsell, chips it out. Here comes Martin. Martin breaking free into the zone up the right side. He makes a move, he dishes it down. Here come the Hornets on a line change. They got a 2-on-1. Oh, and the referee just gets sandwiched there. He helped us out. Offsides. Rowell goes down for the face-off. Controlling it is going to be Rochelle. He backhands it to Cradaville. Bounces off the wall. In the neutral zone here. Hornets take back over, but Rochelle takes it away. Rochelle chips it down in low. Rochelle pushing in. Coming in on the opposite side is Cradaville. Just goes over his stick. Hornets are going to put it in the zone again. They make a move. We check corners them in the near side corner. Now Rochelle. Held in by the Hornets again. Now behind the net is Sullivan. Battling for it is Rao there. They skate over to the left circle. He dishes it off. Rao's going to take it away. He gets it up to Wiechek and over to Cradaville. It's a 2-on-1 with Cradaville and Wiechek. Cradaville's up the left side. He takes it. Takes a shot to Wiechek and just misses as he centers it. Here's Rao. Chips it back in and is caught by the goalie. And we'll will face it off. Here's a face-off as in the offensive zone for the Lightning. Ricola takes it, goes right to Quick, and he covers up. Got that goalie with the name Quick. He must be a nephew of Jonathan Quick, huh?
Yes, exactly.
Right?
The son.
Nephew or son. One or the other. I wasn't going to go that far as being his kid.
I should have texted you that.
All right, here's a face-off, and the Hornets control. We're going to break it out here. They get it up the right side against Mel's on the right circle. Mel's closes them off nicely. At the right side point, takes a shot deflected by Ricola. At the right circle, Ricola picks up the loose puck. Hornets take it right back away. They dish it back down low right in front of Sullivan, and they scoops it for a save. .2:15 to go here in the second period. Yankees barrels down for the face-off here, right in front of Sullivan. Off the wall to the Hornets, chip it back down in behind Sullivan. Lusky chasing for it on the near side. Right circle, here's a shot, left glove save. Awkward fall there, right in front of Sullivan. I think it was unintentional. They're gonna call a penalty on that? Didn't look like he tried to do that, but inadvertently he cross-checked, so that'll be a power play for the Hornets. So the Hornets will face it off on the offensive zone here. 2:02 remaining in the second, so we'll have a power play the entire period here. The entire rest of the period. Hornets have it here on the right side. They're going to dish it back over to the point. They put a shot on net, left pad save. Cradaville comes out with it. Cradaville's going to dish it out. And they're going to ice it. And we'll reset. Here's the face-off, controlled by the Hornets on the right side of the half wall. He skates up to the right circle. Dishes back down low, back over to the half wall on the near side. Now he's going to skate it towards the net. It gets Pope checked out of the way. Here's Cradaville chasing for it in the neutral zone. Gets a stick on it, and the player falls down. Here's Fort in between the circles. Fort has it, takes a shot between the circles. Cradaville still fighting for it. Holding is, or Ricola was, holding was Cradaville. And they're coming the other way. Big stick save there by Cradaville as he gets one on. Hornets coming back up the left side. Here's a shot. This one goes wide. 1:09 to go in the period. Hornets still have the puck, and they put it in the zone again. Up the right side. They dish it back down to up to the blue line again. Back over to the opposite side corner. 40 is there. Molesky behind the net. And there they are. They get it right in front of Sullivan. He taps it in on the weak side as they go for the wraparound, and they dish it right in front of the crease, and somebody was there to smack it home. 5-3. The Hornets take the lead. The Yankees takes the face-off for the Lightning. Controlled by the Hornets. They're going to put it up, or chip it in again. This goes wide right of the net. 35 seconds to go in the period after that power play goal by the Hornets. Referee stops that one again and out of play.
Gets up in people's face.
High shaft.
Look at this, what's out the green get.
13 seconds to go in the period here. The Hornets have it. We got it in their zone though. Here's Yantes. He dishes over to Martin. 5 seconds. Right along the bench. Martin puts a check on. 2-1. That'll be the end of the period. And we'll keep it here live as we made it a 5-3 game, down by 2. Lightning holding in strong here as we are about to start the third period. Third period action. Switching sides one more time. Now the Hornets are going right to left this time. Intercepted by Murda. On the far side, Murda keeps it in the zone. The Hornets are going to ship it out again out of the zone here. Here's Cradaville. Chips it over to Trinka on the near side. Gets it to Murda. Murda has on the right side. He makes a move. Just couldn't quite get a handle on it as he made a nice dicey move around, and the goalie of Quick covers it up for a face-off. After the face-off, the Hornets bring up the zone again. They put it up on the left side. Up at the left circle, they take a shot. This one goes high over the net. On the opposite side, Martin. He dishes it. Still has it. Gets it over to Molesky on the near side. Yankees battling for it behind the net. McLaughlin, he chips it out of the area. Here's Molesky again behind the net. He circles it around. Hornets hold the zone. Yankees trying to chip it out. Gets pushed out of the zone. The Hornets reset here. They put it in the zone at the left side. Checked by Molesky. They got it down low, and then they hold at the left side of the blue line. Here's a shot. Stick saved by Sullivan. What do we got here? What are they going for?
I wasn't watching.
Molesky's going to go to the penalty box for roughing. I didn't see it. If I can see it on the replay, I just missed it. So that'll put the Lightning on the penalty kill situation again with 13:31 to go in the third period. Rickle to Cradaville on the opposite side in the corner. Cradaville trying to dig it out. Banks it off the wall to Rickle. Rickle trying to chip it out of the zone. He does. Forcing the Hornets to reset here. Rowell putting some pressure on him behind quick. Here come the Hornets digging it out of the zone again. Right through the neutral zone. Rickle puts a stick on it, grabs it again, centers it. Rochelle gets one in on there. Good pressure here by the Lightning. Not enabling them to get set up. Rickle still battling for it. Ugly hit. Another ugly hit. No call anywhere. Wow. Hornets put it in the zone up the right side. Offsides. Nasty hits. 1:15 to go on the penalty. Hornets have the puck. Trying to get it up into the zone to set up for the power play. They get it in the zone. Chipped away by Martin. Here they come again. Now this time up the left side. At the left circle. He swings around over the opposite side of the half wall. Still on the half wall. Yantee's giving him some trouble. At the blue line. Over to the left circle. Here's a slap shot. This one goes right into the stomach of Sullivan. And he saves it. .45 seconds to go on the power play for the Hornets. Hornets retain possession here. They have it, get it set up. Now at the right side of the blue line. Dishes it down over the right circle. Back to the top and the right circle again. He dishes in, he skates in. Here's a save by Sullivan as he slams it right into his chest again. We'll have another face-off. 30 shots on goal shown on the scoreboard for the Hornets. Cradaville bounces it off the wall. It's held in by the Hornets. At the right circle, shot, glove saved by Sullivan as he snatches that one away. .26 seconds on the power play. Face-off controlled by the Lightning this time. Rickle has it. He bounces it to the near side. Over to Murda. Battling for it on the half walls, Murda. They get it over back to the opposite side. Hornets are settling in here, and I'll set up for the power play. Here's a shot saved by Sullivan again. Ricola held in by the Hornets after the faceoff. Here's a centering pass to the weak side. It goes past and Murda picks it up, goes off the half wall, forcing them to reset, and now the Lightning are full strength. They put one on net again. Stick saved by Sullivan. Cradaville's got it. Cradaville to Murda. Just outside the reach of Trinka, and the Hornets put it back in the zone again with 11:10 to go. Wesky opposite side over to Murda again. Murda gets it, just outside the reach of Cradaville, but Murda has it again. Here's Murda. Gets it off the stick of Cradaville. Now it's in the neutral zone here. Murda has it again on the near side wall. Hornets pick it back up and they chip it in. At the left circle, the Hornets have it. Skates towards Sullivan. Now he's behind the net. He's at the right circle, making some action here to the weak side. It just misses on the pass, but Rickla picks it up. Rickla dishes it up to Murda. Murda's between the circles. He gets absolutely laid out. They got a penalty coming on number 44 for the Hornets, I believe, for interference. And that'll put the Lightning on the power play with 10:32 to go here in the third. Here's Cradaville after the faceoff. Dishes it to Rickla. Rickla dishes it back to Molesky. Molesky skates it to the left circle. He circles around back over to Rickla at the point. Rickla takes a shot. It goes wide left. Molesky again. On the left side. Gets it intercepted by a Hornet, and they bring it through the neutral zone. Gets a stick on it. Yankees back to Rickla. Rickla's going to skate it. He's going to skate it up into the zone up the left side. He goes behind his back, loses his footing. Here's Cradaville trying to reset. I think he was trying to make a fancy dancer move and just lost his footing there. Fort puts it into the zone. Line change coming for the Lightning for a couple players. And the Hornets dish it all the way back down for icing. And we'll reset it down here with 1:01 to go on the power play. Murda has it. Face off. Rochelle trying to get a stick on it. Here's Martin at the right circle. Back down low to Murda. Hornets have a handle on it here. They're going to try to break this out. 3-on-2 on the penalty kill. Here come the Hornets up the right side. Nice stick save there by Rochelle. Here come the Lightning. Murda up to Martin, just behind him a little bit. Marty behind the net. He's got some help from Murda on the opposite side, but the Hornets have it again. Pushing in is McLaughlin. It just goes past him low this time. Rochelle trying to stop it. He's going to chase it down behind Sullivan. Taken away by the Hornets off the left circle. They make a move in front of Sullivan. Right at their left circle, right circle now. Here's Rochelle digging it out. Looking for Murda on the opposite side. Just couldn't find him. Taken away by the Hornets. Here's a shot that goes high off the glass. Here's Murda up the neutral zone. He skates it in. Got three guys to beat. He beats one guy. And he gets tripped and they don't call it. Unbelievable. Offsides, Lightning. .8:21 to go here in the third. Lightning still down by 2. Penalty is off for the Hornets, so we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Hornets regain control. They're going to bring it up the right side. Makes a move on Cradaville. Big shove by Cradaville. Here's a shot saved by Sullivan. He covers. Rickla dishes it over to Cradaville. Cradaville bounces off the wall to Molesky. Up the neutral zone, here's Rickla. He puts it up on the right side, makes a move, makes another move, tries to dish it over, trying to kick it in as Trinka. Rickla is still there. Centering pass to Ford. It's intercepted by the Hornets, and they're coming the other way with a rush. Hornets put it in the zone. Big hit by Cradaville as he absolutely annihilates a guy on the far side. Cradaville gets up, picks the puck up. He's going to skate it. He chips it all the way over to Rickla. Rickla has a 2-on-1 with Trinka. Here's Rickla, takes a shot. This one goes high over the net as he saves, quick saves it, and it goes out of play into the netting. Literally.
Pretty close.
Yeah. 7:20 to go here in the third period. Hornets have the puck now. They're going to clear the neutral zone up the right side. Goes over to the near side half wall. Here's a shot deflected, just goes past the net. Hornets still have it. Here's McLaughlin. He chips it almost out, and the Hornets hold in. Goes wide left again, wide right again. Another shot on net. That one goes wide left this time. Hornets are just peppering away here. Right in front of Sullivan. Here's another shot. This time he saves it as he dives over to the weak side. Between the circles, Hornets still have it. Here's a right shoulder save by Sullivan on the near side. Hornets still have it now behind the net. They go right in front of the net. Big scrum at the net, and McLaughlin lays a big check. Hornets still have the puck in the zone. Down in the far side corner, McLaughlin, another big hit. Rickla picks it up this time. Rickla is going to swing around to the opposite side. The Hornets hold. Rickla gets a handle on the puck. It's going to be a penalty. Penalty coming against the Hornets. They're going to take Rickla too. No way. What do you do? They're going to call Rickla for a penalty as well after the insinuating penalty. Apparently he had a grip on the guy's stick. Well, that is a huge opportunity missed for the Lightning. We could have had a power play, and now we're still on 4-on-4, 5-on-5 hockey. Here are the Hornets. They bring it in the zone again. All this time up the right side. Here's 40. 40 gets it up to Trinka. He dishes it in the zone. Here's Trinka now. Takes a shot. Goes wide right. Battling for it is Ford on the near side half wall. He keeps it down low. Hornets are ready to break it out. Held in by Yantes. Yantes keeps it down low. Back over to Trinka. On the far side half wall. Trinka dishes it back down low. Fort chasing for it. Yantes is there as well. Holding it in as Fort right behind the net. Hornets still have it. Here's Molesky in the back ice to Cradaville. Icing, and we'll reset it down here. 4:59 to go in the third. After the face-off, the Hornets hold it in. Now it's on the far side half wall. Hornets have it at the right circle. Battling for it is Martin on the far side in front of the bench. Between the circles. Here's a shot saved by Sullivan right in front of the net. Again, the referee gets in the way. Near side half wall, and it gets chipped out of the zone. Hornets have it. They're regrouping in the back ice. They're going to bring it up the left side. They dump it in right behind Sullivan. Mells is chasing for it. He slaps it off the wall. On the far side, the Hornets still have it. Pushing in is Mells and Rao. Rao trying to dish it out of the way. This time Mells gets a handle on it, sticks it out. And it gets out of the zone. Big hit there by Martin in the neutral zone. Taken away by Murda. And Lightning are full strength now. Hornets dump it down in low again.
We were on full strength the whole time, Jeremy. It was 5
Oh yeah, that's right.
Unbelievable.
Here's an opportunity for Yantes. Yantes has it. Takes a shot. He fans on it. Gets a shot on it. 6 saved by Quick. 3:28 to play. Hornets bring it in the zone up the right side. Cradaville stops him on the right circle. Yantes gets a stick on it. Clears the zone. Coming over to the near side here. Cradaville is going to try to regroup here with 3 minutes to go. Ice, nope, no icing. And offsides. If something's going to happen, it's got to happen now. That's why coach is going to call a timeout. Coach Muller calls a timeout with 3:01 to go here in the third. Got a little break in the action. Blair, how's the game going so far?
Shitty.
There you have it. Another Blair hot take. Somebody with the same last name as you might be watching. You're like, Brandon's on. Cradaville gets it up to Rickla. Whoa, this one soars out of the play. Look out, we don't want any stitches in the stands here.
Got off the other.
Face off.
Get him,
Rickla.
Danny!
Hornets go off the wall to Molesky in the neutral zone. Molesky looking for Rickla, finds him, goes up the center. Here's Rickla, makes a move. What a move by Quinton! He slices and dices and goes between the circles between 3 black jerseys and puts it home, bringing the Lightning within 1. Wow! That fancy dancing move worked this time.
He didn't step on the puck.
Oh, is that what happened over there? Yeah, that looked awful. I'm going to give him crap about that.
It looked like his dad skating out there.
Oh, yeah. Rickla gets the face-off again. Oh! He goes to the ice with a check. Gets it in the zone anyway. On the near side here. Puck goes all the way down. We got 2.5 minutes to go. And they sling it all the way down to 40. 40 finds Yantes in the zone. Yantes has it, dishes it off to Rickla. Gets it disrupted. We got still just 5 guys on the ice. Holding in is Martin. Martin between the circles, trying to make something happen. The Hornets have it. They dish it off the near side wall here. Here's Cradaville. Cradaville, oh, intercepted. Good stick handle there by the Hornets. Here's a shot, and this one goes in. Right off the right shoulder of Sullivan, and that one goes in for 6-4. I'm going to watch this offsides.
guy did one of these on it, or he did one of these.
That was offside. Let him have it, Dan! Offsides, I got the replay.
We're not going to score another goal anyway. I just want to see Dan get
It was
thrown
offside.
out.
It was offside.
I want to see Dan get thrown out of the game.
What's that? It was, yeah, it was like,
Yeah, the cake eaters need more help in life. You know? Unbelievable.
not everyone gets cake, Blair. Come on. So with 1:50 to go, Lightning go down by 2 again. Hey! Hey, there's the offsides. All right.
There's only 4 of them out there. We got to give them a break.
Right.
Could use another ref or 2.
Laughlin intercepted by the Hornets. They put it in the zone again up the left side at left circle. Here's a shot. This one goes 5-hole this time. 1:34 to go in the period, and they make it 7-4.
Warm up the bus, Jerry.
Yep. Face off by Rickla, gets into the zone. 1:30 to go. Rickla's got the puck. He makes a move. Right circle shot. No, he centers it over to Cradaville. Left circle. Cradaville takes a shot. It's a left glove save by Quick. Cradaville to face off, fighting for it is Fort behind the net. Rickla's there too, tumbling over his 2 players, 40 and the Hornet. Here comes Cradaville, puts a shot on, it gets deflected. Rickla has it on the deep side corner. Rickla changes directions, he's at the left circle, makes a couple moves, taken away by the Hornets here. Still battling for it. This gets chipped out of the zone, held, thought it was held in just enough, but not so anyway. Offsides, 53 seconds to go in the game. Rao with the face-off here. Somebody lost their stick. It was Trinka. Hornets put it in the zone again. Here's a shot. Deflected. It goes right. 40 seconds to go in the game. Here comes McLaughlin. McLaughlin has it. He's going to skate it up. Brings it in the zone. Puts it on net. That's a right pad save. Trinka with the rebound. Trinka puts it on net. And McLaughlin on the far side. Holding things in here to Rao. This one's going to get bounced out of the zone. Here's a 2-on-1 coming the other way for the Hornets with 15 seconds to go. Big check by Wesky. Right pad saved by Sullivan. 10 seconds to go. On the near side, Recheck gets it over to Trinka. Deflected. Here's another shot. Offsides. 3 seconds to go.
I wish we had that on our broadcast.
Well, I mean, you're sitting right next to him. Like, well, you be the chirper.
He's such a wannabe.
I just like this.
3, 2, 1, and that's it. That'll be it. 7-4. Lightning make a comeback. They tie it up by 3. Come back within 1 and go down 7-4. Next game for the Lightning in the Grand Forks tournament is tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock against
I think we're
Bismarck at 8 o'clock a.m. We'll be here live on the Jerrycast from Bantam Hockey Lightning. Tough one here tonight at the Icon Sports Center where the Lightning made it a game for a while the second period. Go down 7-4. We'll see you tomorrow morning. for more.
Bright and early, Jer.
Bright and early. 8 a.m.er. That means the adults need to behave tonight.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
Be no fun for the parents.
If you're on dry January, you're in the clear.
Is Jeff here? Is Jeff around?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then we're screwed. I hadn't seen him